let's attempt to get my budget in order. Stay tuned. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Planning Serenity, where we plan for serenity. My name is Jessica, and as mentioned, this video is an attempt to get my budget in order. So if you are new here, I appreciate you clicking on my video and stopping by. If you're returning, you already know how I feel about you. So if you are new here, to make a long story short, yeah, I need to get my budget in order. So as y'all know, well, if you're returning, you know I have not, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I'm looking for, I could have done this a whole nother way. If you're returning, you know that you have not seen a budget video from me. Whoopsies, this one. How do I do this? Bear with me, there we go. Why didn't it pop up the first time? Okay. All right, and then, all right, so I'm gonna open these in split screens. Hold on, let me figure out what I'm doing first. All right, now I need to open up my planner. Isn't it so cool that you can open up the same planner in split screen? Okay, there we go. All right, so what are we doing? I need to grab, sorry. All right, y'all know I don't edit my videos anymore, so all of this Joe Schmo stuff is staying in there. Okay. All right, so January, y'all didn't see a budget. If you're new here, I was laid off from my job in October of 2023. Unemployment didn't kick in until like a month ago, if that. But thankfully, James has held it down as he always does. And I started my own business and that has been doing very well. So January, I was still figuring things out. So February is going to be the start of like my budget and I'm super excited. So, if you're new here, I do use the simple budget PDF inserts. I have the bill tracker open right now. Technically what you see are bills that are for January. That are for January. However, I was, like I said, you didn't see one for January. I was really testing stuff out. The way my eyes work, I can't have my monthly view of my bills on a separate monthly. So my idea is to add my bill, like that a bill is due to my actual monthly. If you're new here, this monthly we did together. It is my February monthly. So I'll be adding, let's see, I'm gonna grab, I have these open by Shaitan Design. And I think there's like yeah, here we go, pay bills. So y'all know my bills are not on auto pay. So I'm gonna grab this and then we're actually gonna close that out because that's all I needed from there. We're gonna paste it and then we're gonna zoom in. Oh, y'all, like I had to add so much stuff, so much important stuff to my February monthly that I cannot believe I forgot while filming the video. Like, the day that my mom passed, which was unfortunately was Valentine's Day, 3 years ago, will be 4 years ago this Valentine's Day. What else did I forget? My daughter has a dance competition, this weekend. She also has picture week this week. Like I forgot so much stuff on my monthly. I think I forgot my 4th soberversary, which is like obviously super important. So like what in the flip nugget, y'all? Anyway, but I did start to fill more things in that are going on. All right, so let's size this down and I'm gonna put a pay bill sticker on every day that a bill needs to be paid. So going by here, again, these due dates are technically for February. Now, the reason I say that is because you may see Jade tuition multiple times. And the reason that is because it's due weekly. The way my eyes, like, not the way my eyes work, like the way my brain is set up. And the only way that I feel like I can get this budget in order is if I put it each week, instead of like, this is the total that's due for the month. So I just put the dates for every Friday in February. So these dates go by February since I didn't do anything in January. Okay, so let's see. We have, let me zoom out just a tad bit so I can see the dates. All right, 1, 2, Jade's tuition, of course, is due every Friday. As you can see, this sticker is crooked. That's a Goodnotes thing that for some reason on Goodnotes 6 that we're on now still hasn't been updated. I'm gonna put it at the top of each day, but I want it like short and wide like that, and like kind of centered. And let's zoom out to make sure that is how I want it, because I'll be copying and pasting that. Maybe we'll make it a little bit skinnier, because I know that's a pay bill sticker. I don't know if I want it that short. I know it's a pay bill sticker, so there's no need for it to be super. Okay, I like that. And then when I'm in like vertical mode, which is how I typically am, it'll be a lot bigger or easier to see. All right, so the second, I'm not gonna put 2 pay bills, because when I see a pay bill sticker, I'll go here to see what needs to be paid, make sure it's paid and all that good stuff. So I'm not gonna put 2 because I'll already be looking at this. So the next one, let's copy this. The next one is, so I have my sale and Jade's tuition due on the 2nd. Dominion is due on the 5th. If you're new here, I got approved for the, what is it called? I don't know, like the government like pays a chunk of your electricity bill. So that came in like it was like the biggest blessing and right on time, because I'm the one, James literally pays for everything except for the girls' tuition, electricity, and our phone bill. So like, long story short, the account was in the negative right after I had just caught up on paying the past due. Like, it's a super long story. I do explain it in a few videos. I feel like this video will be super long if I get into that whole spiel. But anyway, long story short, the government paid right on time. So they send the money directly to your electric provider. Y'all, the sun is moving, the blinds are closed, but y'all know how it goes. But they send the bill directly to your electric provider. So I was in the negative on the bill. Well, I guess, whatever, on negative on the bill. And then they sent the like $500 and something payment. So now I don't owe until the 5th, and it's only $88, which is the lowest Dominion has ever been in over a year for me. Because not only was I paying current bills, I was also paying an additional $77 on top of the current bill every single month for over a year. Yeah, not gonna get into it. So $88, I haven't seen anything below $170 in over a year. So like, I could cry about that. So anyway, all right, so that's the 5th. What do we have? The 9th, I can't believe I'm touching the screen like this. All right, so every Friday is Jade's tuition. So I'm just gonna put that, I don't know why I'm going to copy it again. It's already copied. Every Friday, is Jade's tuition. Now here's the thing, they just introduced something. So it was $60, but now it's, and I put it in the notes section of this tracker. Now it's, Goodnotes glitch. Now it's $62.50 if you pay by card, which is what everyone normally did. Like, you would go in and on every Friday you would just swipe. They have like a whole setup at the daycare or the school, whatever it's called. And now when you swipe your card, they are charging you $2.50 extra, or you can set up your bank account, have it come out automatically, and then it'll be $60. But I can't do the automatic thing with the way funds are set up right now, and y'all know I don't like automatic anyway. Like, I had my Sprint bill, I don't know if y'all remember, if you're returning, I had my Sprint, when it was Sprint. Did it switch to T-Mobile? No, maybe it did switch to T-Mobile. I don't know at the time. Anyway, I had that on auto pay and I was super excited about it. And then like a week later, like, I took it off because it like gave me so much anxiety to not pay my bill myself and then like have it like, I don't know. So I don't prefer auto pay anyway. So for now, I may just keep paying that extra, I like that extra whatever. Yeah, so there's that. Let's see, what else do we have? If you're new here, the reason I keep wiping is because fingerprints on the screen, not a joke, gives me anxiety. Okay, Jay's tuition, we took care of those. Cap 1 is due on the 10th. Apple storage is due on the 10th. I have Apple question mark for this. The amount is $2 because y'all know Apple, like they randomly charge you like $1.99, $2.99, blah, 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 blah. And it came out in January. So I gotta figure out what it is. I may cancel it. Hold on, 10. What am I doing? See, I can't talk and do this at the same time. I may cancel it by the time that date gets here. 10 Cap One and Apple storage. But oopsies, but for now, see, and I forgot Super Bowl Sunday when I was doing the monthly, like, and that's super important to James, y'all. Like, what in the flip nugget? All right, Jania's tuition is due here. That's the 15th. All right, let's line it up with this. When we're done, like after I'm done recording, I'm gonna use the ruler and make sure all of this is like sized perfectly. Tuition, then we have Jade's tuition, Cell. The reason you see Cell twice is for now, I split the payment, so I don't need to put Cell again. I mean, pay bill again. I split the payments because the way funds are set up. So as you can see, it's $69 twice a month, and it just works out better for me that way. And yeah, so there's that. Kia is my car. I put $600 towards it every month. It's like 5 something. If you're new here, I did have a car repoed in the past. My credit started off at like an 790 when I moved out of my parents' house. Super long story on how that I got to that. And then long story short, living on my own, it went to ish. So there's that. And now my car payment is that. Well, that's what I put towards it. But it is like 590, something like that. I don't know. 23rd, Jade's tuition, and then we have Prime. Prime. I feel like Prime doesn't necessarily come out on the same day sorry y'all, like this is my first time doing my budget this way, so like we're doing this together and I have no idea what's going on. Another one due on the 28th, and then there's another one due it's technically a business expense, but I had it on my personal card, but I need to move that. So for now, I think that's good, and I can't wait to fill in February and like start from the beginning. All right, next I need to, y'all know this purple one is very sensitive with your fingers, which is why it's switching like that, unless you like stack it up like this. Next I need to, I'm gonna add a hyperlink to this. So what page is this? This is page 82. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go back to the way I like to plan, and give me a second. All right, so shout out to the GOAT, Kristen, who showed us how to do the hyperlinks. So I'm gonna do Avenir next, which is the font that comes with the planner. What do I want to call it? I guess it's a bill tracker. So we are gonna type, yeah, I guess we'll do it like that. Bill, oopsies, tracker. All right, and I can't stand when it tells you that you want something that you don't want. Okay, let's see. This is going to page 82. Hold on, let me make sure. I guess it doesn't matter because I can move it when we're done. So I guess this is cool to show y'all if y'all did not see Kristen's video. Okay, so we're adding a hyperlink to page 82. So what I'm gonna do, oopsies, what am I doing? No, that's not what I'm doing. Okay. Add link, and then we're going to this document, but we're going to page 82. Okay, cool. Now, we don't want that line there, excuse me. So, excuse me, what in the flip nugget? What we're gonna do, really, Jess? Really? All right. I know not everyone loves budgeting videos, but I hope y'all enjoy these tips and tricks and all that good stuff, and I'm really excited to set my budget up. Okay, what we're gonna do is change the color of this color to white. Now, because I'm zoomed in, I can still see it. Y'all may not be able to see it on camera, but I'm just gonna put the black directly over that bill tracker, which is technically the link. Okay, now, I like it there. Okay, now, so y'all see, now I actually should add a link back to the monthly on the bill tracker. So where do we want that? Maybe we'll just put it, I like the simple budget. Usually I like white out shops' names when they leave them on their templates, which is not my favorite thing because I feel like if we pay our money for templates or for like $30 planners and stuff like that, like I feel like your name should not be all over it. Just my opinion. Don't. It's my opinion. What am I doing? All right, we need back to the monthly. I don't know where I want to put it. Let's see. Like, should I put it up here? It would make sense, but this says 24 in my favorite SM Candice font. Sorry y'all, like it is that difficult. All right, let's just put it down here because I like her shop name. Monthly. All right, now let's see. Okay, so now we need to type it again. Oh, I didn't check to see what page my monthly is on. We'll type it again. We'll see what page the monthly is on. It's on page 27. And I saw that because it's obviously favorited and my favorites were pulled up. So 27. We are going to add a link to page 27. And then oopsies, we are, well, that's fine. We're gonna change this to white. Then, and as I said, it is white, but I can still see since I'm zoomed in. Cool. All right, I like that actually. And then we go back to our monthly, back to our bill tracker. I love it. I love it. Okay. What else did I want to do? Okay, I need to set up my paycheck breakdowns. All right, I was looking for my bill tracker, but I can just do that. All right, so to set up my paycheck breakdowns, which technically I should add, so I'm using the black calendar to separate my for my budget planner. So y'all know the white I'm using for my catch-all and the black I'm using for my budget planner. I was about to turn my iPad the way I write. And I need to highlight by week to know how much funds are going to be required each week to cover the bills. Being a new business owner and technically paying myself, I'm still trying to figure things out regarding all that stuff. But just as I did when I did have a full-time job, I think it's best to, let me see what, yeah, that's not really a difference in color. I think it'll be best to do it weekly. So the first week in February, I'm going to make sure I have enough funds from the 1st to the 10th because, you know, that 1st and 2nd is really just, I feel like that doesn't even count. Why can't I find a differentiating color? It's really difficult on black, but I feel like this black one, I really wanted to use it and it's, yeah. Let me zoom in, like, sorry y'all. Custom. I feel like I don't want to go too bright. I don't want to go too bright because of my aesthetic. Okay, that's different. So then we have through Saturday. Yeah, because bank runs and all that good stuff. So then we'll do this through this. And then maybe let's grab like a bluish. It'll be different. Too dark. Maybe this one. Not terrible. But that's better. Okay. That's gonna bother me. Okay, sorry. I'm really sorry that like, this is not like a quiet, energetic, I mean a super energetic video like typical, but this is a super important video nonetheless, and hopefully, like I said, y'all are getting some tips and tricks. Okay. Okay. Again, that's gonna bother me. All right, and then maybe we'll do like a grayish highlighter. I love my presets, but my presets are not for, I wonder what white would look like. Cool. Okay. My presets are not for, what am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. Technically, we'll go through this week. Oh, I'm gonna love this. I'm going to love this. Oh, yep. Yep. Okay. So the first week of funds is the 1st through the 10th. I'm gonna add hyperlinks all throughout this budget planner. I am so excited, just to make it a lot easier. So the 1st through the 10th, what I'm gonna do is copy the 1st through the. All right, y'all know this pen makes it very difficult to grab. Copy. Then we are going to go, I need to add a link to the paycheck breakdown. Oh, I guess I could have done it from here. So I do have the overall monthly budget set up. Paycheck plan. So this is the first paycheck, technically, and I pay myself as a new business owner. This is here because on the screen that I just copied it from, one of the lines was not filled in all the way, so I just wrote my own line. So obviously I will delete that. All right, now let's move the amounts over. I like it left aligned instead of centered because that's the way math works in my brain. All right, and then let's grab this. I forgot. At the last time I tried to do that, which is so weird. Even though it is a pen, I have to erase it like that. Okay, so the paycheck plan is set up. I already have the date there in Badani. As y'all can see, for the simple budget planner, I'm not using Avenir Next. I'm using Badani because of the fonts of the simple budget planner. I think Badani goes best with it. So we have our bills, and then income source is going to be the same. So unemployment that they're finally giving me, the way I calculated it, woo, goodness gracious. The way I calculated it, it'll be $1,700 for the month, the entire month of, Lord have mercy. Thank God for James. That's oopsies. All right, I need to undo that because it technically cut even though I wasn't on that page. Okay, it'll be $1,700 for the entire month of, what am I trying to say? Y'all know what I'm trying to say, which is absolutely insane. Did I really just do that again? What is wrong with me? Because I'm so focused on this $1,700 a month that what would I do without James with? Like oopsies. Like, do y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like, and I don't want to sound ungrateful whatsoever, but because without that $1,700, I wouldn't, yeah, like, clearly. But at the end of the day, I mean, $1,700 for a whole month, that's more than, I mean, that doesn't even cover. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, oopsies. So let's see. So my total for the first set or week of expenses is what I need to calculate. Let's see. 63 plus 69 plus 88 plus 63 plus 27 plus 10 is 320. And I'm just gonna save this as a default so that I can go down here. What is this? Amount due is 320. All right, cool. All right, so all that is due by the 10th. And then sinking funds and debt. Y'all, I have a lot to do when it comes to setting this up. All right, this technically, all right, if I have 320 due by this week, I think that's just being so extra. $375, I think, is what I'm gonna need from well, not, yeah. Sorry, y'all. I gotta think through this, but I don't want to think through it on camera because this will be a lot. It'll be difficult. Now, my side hustle is something that I'm gonna do when needed. It is something I like to do every day, but that's something that needs to be figured out into my budget. So $375. Let's see. I hope this is probably not making sense to y'all, and if it's not, I apologize. All right, so something else I want to do is the total that is needed for the end of each week. How do I want to do this? Or the end of each pay period, the way I'm paying myself. It's technically called owner's draws. And this just pasted in Badani because that's what is saved as a default. So I need to change it back to Avenir next. All right, we have that. All right, cool. I'm gonna make this smaller. I actually don't like that. Or I can put it, no. Let's just resize it. And I was doing it zoomed out so I would know how small I wanted it. Definitely not there. Maybe in the middle. Or maybe at the end of the, I don't know. I need to figure out where I want this. Because that just looks weird. But I do need it on my monthly. I think this is going to be really helpful though. I think this is going to be really helpful and I'm super excited. Y'all, I feel like, all right, pay one. Sorry. Yeah, we're just gonna end it. We're just gonna end it. If you are new here and you made it to the end of this video, I genuinely appreciate you. Please drop a red rose in the comments just so I know that you're new, you made it to the end, and you like what you're seeing. If you do like what you're seeing, a like and subscribe would be absolutely awesome. If you're returning, please drop a red heart in the comments, like this video as well, and I will see all of y'all in tomorrow's video. Bye!